Hello everybody and welcome back to Battle with Great Britain Simulator? Maybe? I mean, I took a look at the ledger while I was off camera here just to assess what the risk on that would be, and they're actually not that bad. They've got 40,000 manpower, 62k troops, so we've got about the same number of troops. Our force limit is slightly higher than theirs. The only problem would be if they call in any of their allies, like Austria, Portugal, Muscovy, Iroquois, apparently. So we'll see if that actually happens. For now, we'll just play it safe and work on building our manpower up and just try to make sure that they don't actually declare on us. And to that end, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves 2 units of infantry here to this army. So there we go. Perfect. We are pretty much riding on the edge of our manpower right now. Yeah, you can go ahead and come back from improving relations with Antemoro. I would like to start... I would very much like to start annexing Antemoro. That would be amazing. We could also desperately use this infusion of manpower of the 7k that they've got there. So maybe we do it. I mean, we do in order to pull this off, we would have to send them a gift for sure. And that would actually probably be enough. Not quite. We need 6. So we'd have to send them a gift of 50, which we can't actually afford right now. Lol. One thing we could, of course, do... we can't royal marriage them. Okay, that makes things a little more interesting. We could just give them subsidies. And we can't afford to influence them. Okay. Well, let's see here. Tyrant Overlord. That's the primary reason this is happening. That's fine. Okay, we did also convert one of our provinces, so we'll go ahead and convert Halab. Perfect. And there we go. Spain declared war on us. So, Spain, what are you doing? Well, what exactly is this? This is the second Spanish conquest of Sofala. Okay. So they have a lot of colonies. So Spain. You don't actually have that many troops. He has a lot of cannons, which is a little spooky at this point in the game. We haven't been able to ramp up our cannons yet. He's Miltech 18. So he's currently rocking that sweet, sweet 2 Miltech advantage. Supply limit plus 50% is going to be huge for us for Miltech 17. Okay. Well, we'll see if he shows up. This also might trigger Great Britain to declare on us. Maybe. I really didn't think it would be Spain who declared on us after what we did to him last time, but whatever. Okay. We need to address our financial situation. First things first. We need to get this under control. Most of this is actually reinforcements. 14.43. Okay. And we need 2,317 men. We're going to be kind of riding the edge here. We should probably raise war taxes. Okay. With that done, I'm feeling much better about this. Reinforcements are 12.58, and we'll be making money. So, okay. Now, they are... This is specifically the conquest of Sofala. So, down here. So that's where we need to defend. They're unlikely to land up here. They may land over here. So I think we station 1 unit down in Sofala and 1 like in Malindi perhaps as a sort of a backup. We can't really contest them in the open seas, most likely. Their navy is probably significantly superior to ours. But, I mean, they have fewer troops than we do. So there is that. So I guess we just go ahead and group this force up. There we go. And we march you guys right on down to Malindi. Or not. Oh, they're morale locked. We have to wait for a month tick. There we go. Now down to Malindi. And you guys will go all the way down to Safala. Like that. Okay. Now, we should theoretically start making money in 3 months. And then the question is, does Spain show up? Natives in Owasso Nagiro, that is fine. Really don't care. So Spain, what are you planning to do here? Can we get down here before Spain manages to pull off whatever it is they're doing? Well, they're blockading us up here. They have 25 transports here. Did they actually attack us in the Mediterranean? If they go in this way... Okay, let's figure out... Let's just figure out what they're looking at navally. So, they have 50 transports. This is half of their transports that are right here. And they don't seem to have any troops on them. So I think they're just blockading Alexandria. That is fine. They can do that. If they bring in troops this way, they're going to get a lot of war score before we get up there. That said, they're going to need a lot to get down here. Just because of ticking war score. So the question then becomes, where is their other force? Where is their current army? Where is their other 25 transports? If they're only coming in with 25 transports, I feel okay about that. They're going to have a pretty narrow combat width, or they're not going to have very many cannons. One or the other. And either way, I feel like we're okay. So let's just keep an eye on it and see what they actually do. I don't think we need to move a force up north. If they do attack up here, it'll get interesting. To be sure. Spain is hiring Condottieri from Portugal. Okay. Why are you doing that, Spain? I mean, how you doing financially? Let's see. Spain. Where's Spain? Spain? Spain. They're not doing great financially. They're only making 131.89. Compared to us, I mean, they're making almost 3 times as much as us, but... It's interesting that they're hiring Condottieri for this. Now the question is, how do they plan to get them to us? Or do they not plan to get them to us at all? Are we just going to win this through ticking war score? That would be funny. Hey, we died. Okay. Jimmy the First, Salamanid, is now ruling our glorious nation. He sucks. Those are terrible stats. Okay. So, we're not making much here. That's okay, though. We are making money at this point, and so that is great. And our air is actually pretty good. So maybe eventually we abdicate when we're not at war anymore. Okay. Where are you at, Spain? You coming? I mean, the longer they wait, the better it is for us. I have to assume that they are close to their manpower cap. They're certainly a lot closer than we are to our manpower cap. They've recruited up a significant amount. None of those are mercs. Well, a lot of that is actually the Condottieri from Portugal, so... Okay. Well, we'll just see. Maybe we lose something here, maybe we don't. Either way, we'll just kind of wait and see what they do. Ball's in their court. They declared on us. Rip Ottomans, though. Rip Ottomans indeed. Well, we currently have our ticking war score going on. We'll see if they can get over here. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. What are you doing, Spain? I mean, we've had time to walk our army all the way from Alexandria down to Safala, and they haven't shown up yet. Half of their fleet is just blockading Alexandria. And the question is the other half going all the way around the Horn? I have to assume they are. In which case, we should move this army slightly closer, perhaps to Mozambique. Religious resistance. It is proving much harder than anticipated to convert the citizens of Sara and Nubia. Although a few of them showed some clear intent in the beginning, the majority don't seem that willing to embrace a new religion. So we could increase our efforts and have 7 heretic regiments rise up. Or we could just accept failure, which I believe is what we will do. So we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, he will not progress for quite some time, so we'll go ahead and not do that. And instead, we will do that one. Okay. Do we have a better general than this guy? Can we get a better general? Well, as of right now, I don't feel like that's important. Reason being, we are not actually fighting Spain right now. If it comes to it, we can always pause and roll up a general or something. But for now, I feel like we don't need it. We can get a new tech, which is of course Diptech 11, and so we will, or rather Diptech 12. Throughout the 16th century, the increasing sailing ability of ships, together with a growing number of more efficient guns, have led to an increasing specialization of ship types. A man of war is a ship dedicated entirely to sea warfare, with a greater number of guns and ammunition than a ship that would also have to act as a merchantman could ever hold. In the long run, this development will lead to growing permanent navies and the development of naval tactics to better fit the new realities of sea warfare. Okay, so our navies are better. We're still no match for... Well, are we though? He moved his admiral out of there. Here's the thing. He's got 32 ships there. Where else... Or how many other ships does he have? Okay. He's got 22 heavy ships. How many of them are here? 1. Okay, we objectively can't take his other fleet, considering we have 4 heavy ships. He's got 21 heavy ships out somewhere. Okay, well, we'll just see if he ever decides to show up down here, or if he comes in this way, which I'd be rather surprised about. However, we can keep building up this force. Truce with Tunis is up. That's a little spooky, too. We do need 8,000 more manpower here. We are currently making 5 ducats a month, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and build ourselves up 4 units. Yeah, we can humiliate Tunis. We are not particularly interested in doing that right now. Well, Spain, when did you declare this? 1627. Okay, well. So far, this is fine. I mean, if Spain just wants to do this, I'm okay with it. I don't know what they're doing or why, but it seems fine. Supply limit of 30 there. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Trade dispute CB against Tunis. Yeah, we're not going to fight Tunis. Not while we have the specter of Spain hanging over us. That's not a great idea. Okay, so we almost have enough to max out this army again, which would be great. And we do have good maneuver on this general, so we should be okay. We just need to wait for a month tick here. Portuguese Colombia is claiming Kilwa. That's going to be fun. I mean, it's just a colonial nation. We'll go ahead and get 3 of these building up, just in case Spain actually decides to show up. Iwaso Nigiro is now self-sustaining, so that is great. The question then becomes, do we want to go over here towards the Great Lakes trade node? And I think the answer is yes. Yeah, the answer is yes. So we go ahead and send a colonist here to Kikuyu. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab our last infantryman here. And now we're just working on banking manpower for the inevitable fights. Well, maybe not that inevitable. You gonna show up, Spain? I'm not sure they're gonna show up. They've shown no signs of showing up yet. Oh, what's this? 19 transports only. Only transports. Come over here. Demothball. Also, demothball. And come over here. Let's group up our navy. They're going northward into the Mozambique Channel. Okay, so he still has 25 transports here, and he has 19 transports here. So that's almost all of his transports. What I'm thinking is, if we sink this, if we sink these, then we'll be in a great position. So let's try rolling up an admiral. Okay, that's something. Okay, where is he in fact going? He's going out into the Seychelles. So he's going out here. I feel like we just go catch him. I mean, we are low on our heavy ships, but he's just transports. So we go do this. If we sink these 19 transports, he basically has no way to do anything. That's the theory, anyway. So let's go ahead and do this. He can't get an admiral there. We should have no trouble with this, theoretically. Not super experienced with fleet battles, but theoretically, we should be okay. Maybe. Well, we're sinking some of his ships. We captured one there, but then one got sunk. Yep, okay. Tunis is building a spy network. The Ottomans are planning to... Wait, the Mamluks are planning to attack the Ottomans. I mean, the Ottomans are really weak. Good luck to them. Okay. So, we did manage to drive them off. So let's go ahead and go dock. It seems we did lose all of our heavy ships. That sucks. Oh well. How are we doing on our fleet cap anyway? So we're going to go ahead and get repairs. We're still at 45 out of 43, so we'll just sit like this. If he comes back in with that fleet, we'll attack it again. That's kind of the theory. So for right now, how close is he to wanting peace? Quite a ways away. We converted Haleb. We'll go ahead and convert Marina next. There we go. No idea where those transports are going to flee to, but we did sink quite a few of them. How many did we sink, in fact? We sank 3 of them. I mean, we did lose 4 heavy ships and I believe a light ship. So that's a bit unfortunate, but that's just because our... that's an interesting question. Do we want to renew our war taxes? And I think the answer might be no. Well, we can always turn them back on. Let's see what happens if we don't renew them. Okay, we are just barely making money. We did gain a free stability, so we are now actually making quite a bit more money. Excellent. So we're making money without raising war taxes again. That's good. So we'll just do that. Well, we're currently chilling at 10% war score. You want out yet, Spain? No? Okay. Well, we'll see if they show up. Anti-clericalism. The burghers of several prominent cities are accusing the clergy of being greedy and indolent. The pious commoners are now withholding the tithe in a protest against a particularly bad example of misuse of the authority of the clergy. Pious burghers are now objecting to paying taxes to the clergy as they consider the clergy unfit to receive them. The clergy are furious and demand that we fine the obstinate burghers. Well, we could. We would make the burghers angry, but we would make 125 ducks. I feel like we do that. Just take the free ducks and invest that in a workshop. There we go. That'll make us more money in the long term. So Spain, about this war thing. When were you planning for the war to start? I'm just curious. Also, when did we discover all this? That must have just happened. Korea's doing pretty well. So where were those guys going? I assumed there was a Spanish colony over here somewhere. I mean, maybe there still is, like in Australia or something. But I'm not sure where those transports were going, even. Well, whatever. Our heir is now strict, plus 5% discipline when he starts to rule. Our heir is pretty good. The main issue, of course, with our heir, if I can find him, is that he's only got 2 diplomatic skill. But we should be okay. Our diplomatic tech is... Oh, Oman rivaled us. Oh man. Our diplomatic tech is actually slightly ahead of our admin tech now. Which I believe means that we should go ahead and swap over to admin focus. Let's do it. There we go. Can we start annexing while at war? No. Okay. -1 ferocity to those natives. Really, really irrelevant there. Oh, hey. There's those Spanish ships. Let's go ahead and park our ships down in Sofala so we control this a little bit more. We converted a den. That's fantastic. We are at 58% religious unity. How did we go back down? We didn't conquer anything. I don't actually know. Oh well. Well, we were pushing 70% unity. And we'll get back up there. So Spain's transports just went back through here. We'll see if they come back out. And if they come bearing troops. Diplomatic trade dispute CB against Oman. That's fine. Oman is apparently rivaling us. We are probably going to want to fight them relatively soon, although they're allied with Persia, which is a little bit spooky. We'll have to take a closer look at that. But as of right now, the only thing we're really interested in is fending off Spain. Oh, here's this event again. Oh, okay, we don't actually... This is fine. We just gain the support for free. Okay, I'll take it. What do we actually need now to embrace global trade? It keeps going up. Oh boy. How close are we to printing press? Very, very far. Gotcha. That is fine. Well, Spain. Are you gonna show up? I mean, you're paying like 8 ducats a month to Portugal for Condottieri. Did you get in another war? No. You're just paying money for no reason. I mean, that's fine. Completely fine with you doing that. We're going to go ahead and build a workshop in a den. There we go. So, we know where their transports are. Their transports went this way. Which means, if they want to land down here, they have to come through coast of Sofala or coast of Manabe. One of those two. Or they take heavy attrition. Okay, they just re-blockaded Alexandria. That is fine. They're actually moving. Okay. How much more ticking war score can we get here? 9.8? Okay. We're going to start getting length of war modifiers as well to their reasons to want to get out of this. Yeah, once length of war goes away, they're going to want out. Okay. Whatever. We converted Marina, and we're going to go ahead and convert Sana next. There we go. Oh, hey! They're actually landing up here. Is this the... No, that's not the Portuguese army. Well, we're going to go ahead and, I guess, march these guys all the way up here to, like, here in response. They're landing a relatively small force. Hopefully we can get up there before they land a second one. I didn't think they'd land up there, but apparently they are out of options or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're doing. This is kind of bizarre decision-making on the part of Spain. I mean, declaring on us anyway was kind of bizarre. They're taking attrition hits. How much attrition have they actually taken? This is their naval. Spain. Okay, not a ton. Yeah. But even so, they're going to be fighting in hostile territory and hostile terrain as well. Lots of attrition from deserts. Actually, deserts don't give attrition, at least to us. They might give attrition to them, though. Okay, well, Spain took so long to get here that this war is just starting at the end of this episode. But I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. And next episode, we'll see about fending off Spain. See you all then.